What if I told you that some animals on our planet are so massive, so beyond comprehension that even skyscrapers, airplanes and entire cities look small in comparison? From whales the size of a Boeing jet to crabs larger than dogs, and birds with wings wider than your living room. Today we are diving into the insane comparisons of the largest animals on earth. Buckle up, because once you see these, you will never look at nature the same way again. Segment 1, the largest animal ever, which is the blue whale. Let's start with a living giant, the blue whale. This titan of the deep can reach 100 feet in length. That's longer than 3 school buses parked end to end, and its weight over 200 tons, equal to about 33 elephants combined. Its tongue alone weighs as much as a full-grown elephant. Imagine standing on it like a floating island. And its heart is the size of a small car, pumping blood through veins so wide a human could actually swim through them. Now compare that to us humans. Next to a blue whale, you are like tiny insects, completely insignificant in scale. Segment 2, the largest land animal, the African elephant. On land, the crown goes to the African elephant, standing 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weight up to 14,000 pounds. This giant is a living bulldozer. Its tusk alone can reach 10 feet long, longer than most people's height. To put it in perspective, one African elephant weighed as much as 2 pickup trucks combined. And yet, despite its massive size, it can walk almost silently across the savanna. A gentle reminder that size does not always equal aggression. Segment 3, the largest bird, wandering albatross. Now let's take it to the skies. The wandering albatross holds the record for the largest wingspan of any living bird, stretching up to 12 feet across. That's wider than a king-sized bed, or nearly the height of a basketball hoop. These birds can glide for hours without flapping their wings, traveling thousands of miles across the ocean, effortlessly mastering the winds. Compare that to a human with arms outstretched. We don't even reach 1/5 of that span. Segment number 4, the largest reptile, the saltwater crocodile, creeping silently through rivers and coastlines. The saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile alive today. They can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh more than 2,000 pounds. That's heavier than a small car. To make this even crazier, their bite force is over 3,700 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush metal. Picture this: if one lunged out of the water, it could easily swallow a human whole. We are nothing more than prey in their world. Segment 5, the largest insect, the Goliath Beetle. Even in the insect world, size can be terrifying. Meet the Goliath Beetle, one of the heaviest insects on earth. These beetles can grow up to 5 inches long and weigh as much as a small apple. Now imagine if insects were scaled up to human size. This beetle would be like a monster truck rolling towards you. Thankfully, nature keeps them small. Segment 6, the largest fish, the whale shark. In the oceans, size doesn't always mean danger. The whale shark, the largest fish in the world, grows up to 40 feet long, about the size of a school bus. But unlike the terrifying great white, whale sharks are gentle filter feeders. They open their colossal mouths wide enough for a person to fit inside and simply swallow plankton and tiny fish. Swimming alongside one feels like floating next to a moving island, a humbling reminder of how small we really are in the ocean's kingdom. Segment number 7, the largest crab, Japanese spider crab. Crawling in the depths of Japan's waters is the Japanese spider crab, a nightmare come alive. Its leg can span up to 12 feet across, wider than a car, and when it scuttles across the ocean floor, it looks more like an alien invader than a crab. Now imagine one of these walking through your living room, its legs stretching across the walls, terrifying yet fascinating. Segment number 8, the largest amphibian, Chinese giant salamander. Deep in the rivers and caves of China lurks a living fossil, the Chinese giant salamander, reaching length of 6 feet and weight over 130 pounds, is the largest amphibian in the world. Its wrinkled prehistoric body looks like like something straight out of a dinosaur age. When you hold it against a human, it's almost like hugging a child-sized creature from another era. Segment 9. The tallest animal, giraffe. Of course, no list of giants is complete without the giraffe, the tallest land animals, standing up to 19 feet tall. These creatures tower above trees, reaching leaves no other land animals can touch. Their necks alone are about 6 feet long, the height of an average adult human. Imagine craning your head all the way up just to meet their gaze. Segment 10. Extinct giant, Argentinosaurus. And if we step back in time, the scale gets even more insane. The Argentinosaurus, one of the largest dinosaurs ever to walk the earth, could reach 120 feet long and weighed over 100 tons. That's heavier than Boeing 747 airplane. Imagine an animal so massive that entire herds of elephants would look like ants beneath its shadow. Though extinct, these prehistoric giants remind us how limitless nature's scale can be. From the oceans to the skies, from insects to dinosaurs, the earth has birthed creatures so massive they defy imagination. Every time we compare their size to our human world, buses, planes, trucks, or buildings, it becomes clear we are not the rulers of this planet. We are simply guests. And perhaps the true power of nature lies not only in its beauty but in its scale. So next time you look up at the sky or dive beneath the waves, remember there might just be a giant out there waiting to remind us how small we really are. Thanks for watching.